Hey guys, at the last moment I decided to do a reaction on the Raphael trailer anyway. So let's do this before we get to the main video, I guess. So, okay. One, two, three, and go.
I recently received an email from a man named Raphael who writes, I just played your game, and I'd like to say it was the most annoying thing I ever played. It had its cool moments, but overall the experience was only of annoyance. The problem is that it does not touch the heart of people.
Really?
It's a very emotionless game.
I had very fun with the demo.
Did you ask any girls to try out your game? I ask because they are blissfully less logical than us
that
guys.
makes no sense.
I am very logical myself, but also very emotional. So it was easy for me to find the game annoying. What happened is that your game frustrated me. I felt like I was being taken into someone else's hallways, doors and plans to deliver me an experience that didn't touch me. And worst of all, I had absolutely no free will in the game. No way to change anything, no impact, no power. I accomplished nothing.
Well, I do have to admit
People play games because of what they can do inside
options or
them,
choices,
and your
but
game is very good
I
at letting them
enjoyed it.
know they can't do anything. Other things I didn't like were the amount of narrator dialogue
But I
too
like the
much,
narrator.
and that Stanley is repeated all the time by the narrator. Overall,
never say
your
Stanley,
game is
did
on
I?
a good path, I think. Good luck with it, and best regards, Raphael. You know, Raphael, at first, your negative response to the game devastated me.
Yeah.
After
He
all, I
sounds
managed
like
to
an
squeeze
asshole.
so many emotions into the first game. How could a logical yet emotional person like yourself have been disappointed? But then I realized that much to the contrary, your emotional standard is simply much higher than a normal human
I
being.
guess I'm not a normal human
So
being.
I've come to think of
Then
you
again, I
as a
am no.
mentor, an emotional beacon toward which I might sail my wayward narrative ship. That's why I've discarded the Stanley Parable as it previously existed and rebuilt it from the ground
It
up
was such a
to
fun
capture
demo.
not just many emotions, but all emotions. And I think few would disagree that it's a significant step up. Why don't I take you on a little demo walkthrough?
Okay. Raphael presents The Stanley Parable by Raphael.
This is the story of a love samurai named Stanley.
Wait, Stanley is a samurai now.
In this new version, you play the ghost of a dream of a memory of a cyborg warrior
what?
trying to find his dead wife inside a poem. The game's
Hey,
central
the
feature,
emotion booths from the demo.
emotion booths.
So that's where they came from.
Stepping
Okay.
into any one of these booths will cause the player to actually feel that emotion. And these are just some of the hundreds of thousands of emotions you'll... Stepping into any one of these booths will cause the player to actually feel that emotion. And these are just...
Nausea, angry for no reason, peckish, spurious, deep existential dread, just groovy man, like a virgin, tendered into grand larceny. Cat-like late for work, emotionless, wondering what's for lunch, thinking about umbrellas. Ooh, you are Spider-Man, afraid of the number 18, and dead, and near dead. That except for your knee, a life but with no knees. A life but only knees, 80s training montage. Moving to Spain next month. Cliff Owen, you are at the beach. You are the beach, being burned alive. Wanting to start a Brazilian Pachinko company, but ultimately unsure that the local economy will support it. Oneness with the universe, oneness with other universes. Having a mustache. I still don't get what's wrong with having a mustache. But there's an orange down in the dumps. Down but out of the dumps. Up and beside the dumps. Cheesecake hangover. Love my ducks. Better grammar. Spacious. And yes, I am honestly pausing the video to read this entire list. Do we have a problem, sir? Why? Because it's fun. I want to know the full story of what you're trying to tell me. Being haunted by a cyborg father, swallowing a whole tire iron, wishing you had a third arm, king of the bees, confidentish, unprepared for next Tuesday, all over next Tuesday. Seriously, I'm going to make the next Tuesday. Wait, let me do that again. Seriously, I'm going to make next Tuesday my bitch.
The final game. Whereas many video games are content to offer you a finite number of things to do, the Stanley Parable is breaking ground by allowing the player to do literally anything. Let's look at an example. In this scenario, the player has just infused a bicycle with the soul of his great-great-great-uncle Hermophrides. From this point, he might use Hermophrides' ethereal presence to detect nearby mineral deposits, or perhaps he might train the bicycle in the art of undoing temporal paradoxes. It seems that the player has chosen to use the haunted bicycle to deceive townsfolk as a part of his snake oil salesman ruse. How bold. Many players may be too logical to appreciate the Stanley Parable. So in the options menu, you'll be able to adjust for your own personal play style. Try playing in Raphael mode for a real challenge. Already since the beginning of this video, rave reviews for the game have been pouring in. John Gamerson writes, I've played thousands of hours and had my heart touched 176 times so far. It really hurts. How do you turn that off? While a woman writes, this place has shoes. I love shoes. Oh my god. Shopping, 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 shopping.
Like shopping. And
Quests
shoes.
will be broken up into... It seems we've just encountered one of the game's anti-piracy measures. At random times, it will crash your computer and start deleting files, just in case you downloaded the game illegally. Well, I suppose this is as good a place as any to stop the demo. I hope I've given you something to look forward to, and I certainly hope we can continue to look to Raphael as a messiah for narrative progress. I'm upset that he was so annoyed by my first game, since it has always been my intention to become a person of respect, consideration, and unyielding empathy for others. But until I figure out how to do that, I think we should take some time here at the end of the video just to piss him off a bit.
Okay.
Stanley.
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 Stanley. Stanley. Stanley. Stanley. Stanley. Stanley. Stanley. Stanley. Stanley. Stanley. Stanley. Stanley. Stanley. Stanley. Stanley. Stanley. Stanley. Stanley. Do you have a question you'd like the narrator to respond to? Send an email to I Can Read That Fast. And please don't be like Raphael. Okay, well, that was the end for the trailer. So, on to the main video. Hello, and welcome to a special part of the original Stanley Parable Deluxe. Anyway, people asked me to react to a few specific things of this version. I was originally going to play the Ultra Deluxe edition, so yeah. Let's see what's going on here. TV sheets. 1.
Stanley, this is me being serious. In fact, this is my serious room.
Yeah, it looks
It's where
very
I come to be
serious.
serious. That table is the most serious table I could find.
Looks
I
very
looked at
serious.
many, many tables, hundreds of tables. It's possible I looked at over 1,000 tables. I honestly don't know. The specific number isn't as important as the understanding that of all tables I looked at, this one is the most serious.
I've no
I relate this story to
idea.
impress upon you the extent to which this is the most serious room I have, which is why I brought you here. You just tried to activate server cheats,
So what?
which of course runs the risk of breaking the entire
Oh,
game.
come on.
You've got no respect for the strict order of scripted narrative events, and I just can't have that.
It was just
It's time to
fun.
get serious, Stanley. No jokes, no games. Outside of this room, I might be more tolerant of those things, but now we're in the room.
Are you my teacher?
Which is why I'm subjecting you to the most serious punishment
Come
I
on,
can
dude.
think of. 100 billion trillion years standing here in the serious room. Perhaps after that, we can talk about the severity of your actions and whether you've learned anything. But until then, serious room, go.
Anyway, as I was trying to say, that does look like a very serious table. I mean, we even had one during the war. Well, it was more like a revolution. Revolution? Yes, revolution. But still, we had a big fight and a lot of planning strategy. Anyway, let's see what happens when I do it again. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Whoa. Did we not have the talk?
Nope.
Are we not in the serious room this very
Nope, this
moment?
is a different series room.
Did I not tell you how many tables I looked through?
Nope.
I'm going to be conservative and say it was somewhere in the tens of thousands of
Yeah,
tables.
that's a lot of
Any
tables.
reasonable person would say I spent an absurd amount of time doing nothing but looking at
Yeah.
tables, and I genuinely considered each one too. I took a hell of a lot of notes. I kept the notes in a different room. That room is less serious than this one. It's more of a notes
I want to
room.
look at the notes room.
Again, the point of this story is to convey how serious I feel this cheating issue is. And I'm sure you'll agree with me once you've fulfilled your new punishment. Infinity years in the serious room.
Yeah, it's kind of pointless.
I generally have trouble reading human emotions, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you're devastated by this crippling new
Yep,
punishment.
definitely
As well
devastated.
you should be. It's the most serious I could think of. Can you get more serious than that?
No.
No, you can't. Don't try.
Nope, I won't try ever. Oh well, let's try it again. Do 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 do.
Still no
Nope.
effect. The problem is clearly the serious room. It isn't serious enough.
Nope.
That's on me, Stanley. I apologize. I'm going to the store to look through more tables. Hopefully I find one that conveys how wrong what you're
It
doing
has been the
is.
comedy table all
Where
along.
did I put those notes?
In the comedy room. Yeah, I'm a rogue. You can't stop me with rules. Hello? Narrator. Narrator. Okay. Let's see and do it again. Do 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 do. Hello, narrator. Okay. Well, I guess I'm done with the serious room. It was a very nice, funny, comedic room. Okay, now the second part people wanted me to respond with, so let's go. Do 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 do. Wait. Boop, 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 boop. Do do. Baby.
The baby crawls
Baby.
left towards danger.
Yes, you're
You
my
click the button to
baby,
move him back to the
baby,
right.
baby.
And if he reaches
Oh.
the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game. all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
I think so too.
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Goody, baby. Goody, baby. Aww.
You heartless
Where's the baby dead?
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely
I don't know.
despite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do.
Wait, was I supposed to push this button?
I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try.
Yep.
I'm out. I'm done.
I kind of felt
It's
like
over.
that.
Thank you for playing.
Yep.
Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Oh, what are we gonna play?
What do we have here?
Give me the games. Give me the games. Give me the games.
This seems like it'll work. Let's
Games.
give it a shot.
Ooh.
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
Lego.
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do
I like
with.
Lego.
But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
You know what?
Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here. No, here. And then...
I guess that I can jump. That sucks.
Let's see.
I want to jump in this house.
Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
It's look more like a penis. Oh well, if it makes him happy, I guess. Let's go in.
Isn't it grand?
Yes.
Isn't it perfect?
It's as grand as
It
my
could only
dad.
be better if... Wait,
Granddad.
that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Mining sounds good. But I don't have a pickaxe. So, how am I supposed to mine without a pickaxe? But the music, it's so relaxing. Just look at the sky. Look at the trees. Look at the flowers. Those beautiful blocky flowers. You know, maybe this game isn't so bad after all. It's so beautiful.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Can I go back? I want to go back. I want to go back. Ooh, baby. I want to go back. Bow, 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 bow. Well, guess I can go back. Oh, well.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5.
Wait, what?
Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Well, what's that sound? Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't know what this is, but it's catchy.
I don't even know what this game is, but I love
my God, catchy.
it.
You are my
trapped in a glass
radio.
box with no
You
way
will
out.
join me
Listening to me
whenever
talk. Oh, it's
I go.
inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
I like this song.
Okay, now I'm curious.
It's the best song
Let's
in
go
the world.
Find out what the hell
Everyone
this
I
is.
know loves this song, bro. Oh my gosh, dude. I am so rude. I talk for the narrator, but I couldn't resist this beautiful song.
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking,
Do-do.
Stanley. You're
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Genius.
Do 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 do.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble
Okay.
through any more of these
Bye.
games. And I highly...
Hey, where's the music? Where's the music? Ah. Meh, 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 meh. And now the radio disappeared. It keeps getting lamer and lamer. Oh well. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Now where the f am I supposed to go? I really don't know. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh hey, it's my old office. Really old office. Is everyone back in time? Ooh, back in time. This must be the 60s. I'm bored. Bye. Do 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 do.
I wonder what he found.
Absolutely nothing.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Okay.
I can wait.
Okay. So, those were the two things I was supposed to react to in the old Stanley Parable instead of the Ultra Deluxe. I was supposed to do, I was going to do, but oh well. It's been fun, interesting, especially the series room. So, I'll see you guys next time, I guess. Bye bye.